Hi there. How's everyone doing? Welcome in. I'm Mary Jo. Welcome to Divine Messenger 717. How was your New Year's Eve? This is January 2nd, and thought I'd come on and do a twin flame reading. Have not done one. Feels like it's been a few weeks since I've done one. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing well and had a great night for New Year's Eve. I did nothing. I slept and I loved it. Um, so I do want to say something off the bat here. Tomorrow, January 3rd, Venus enters Pisces. And although this is something for the collective energy, I feel it's very strong message to come through for the twin flame collective, divine counterpart, whatever you call it. This will be a time, and I've got written down here. So we'll be in and out of this energy for a few months, but this is where we put on our rose-colored glasses. We may make more out of something than it really is. This is indication. Oh, I just got it. My light bulb went on. I don't know about yours, but so this is an indication not to, yeah, like I said, make more of something than what is really there. Really, I do want to say don't overanalyze. That's my thing to do. I've been talking myself off the overanalyzation cliff, a couple weeks ago. So um, stay grounded in your truth and your knowing and in the reality of just what is in that moment so you can easily see any red flags, okay? I do know my voice is low today. I think I do that because when the kids are home downstairs or the people are home downstairs, and right now, they're home, kids are home because there's no school, I do tend to talk quieter because I know they can hear me because I can hear them. the One of the non-perks of living in an upstairs apartment, right? So yeah, so I just want to make a little note of that. So put a pin in that for yourself for tomorrow and for the next few months. Um, it's not going to be a consistent energy, but it's going to be I'm being told waves of this energy to just make sure that you're connected in with your reality, your truth of things, and not get sucked in by old versions of yourself is what I want to say. So I was just shuffling a deck, my Shaman's Dream deck, to see. I wasn't sure which deck I wanted to start with or end with. I think they're going to have me start with this deck because I was, just for shits and giggles, I was saying, what is the Divine Masculine's energy right now? And this card flew out. Pardon me. Empty well, time to replenish. So right now, the Divine Masculine energy, and remember how I read. I'm sorry, I bit my cheek before I came on here. I have the facial tick still, and it makes me bite my cheek. So it's like, I feel like I'm drooling, but I'm not. Am I? Am I? Let me clean up my chin here. Um, Remember how I read. I do read Divine Masculine as a male counterpart. It doesn't have to be. We have masculine and feminine energies within us. Mars is currently retrograde. It's the masculine archetype energy. So take this how it resonates. The masculine energy is, I'm being shown they're going to be drawing back their energy. So if you've been hearing from your masculine energy, you may not hear from them for, a few weeks, or even energetically pick up their energy for a few weeks. they're always with you anyway. You know, true twin flames, you know that their soul is your soul is their soul. You know how your soul is their, you know what I mean. You know, I don't have to explain it to you. Um, so a time they're going to be just going within. I feel like some of them have been, I'm hearing, under fire. Being shown the Five of Wands. So it's like an internal conflict as well as an external conflict. This could be those who may be in karmic connections. Okay. So what Spirit's saying is those who, especially those who are in karmic connections, it has created an internal conflict for this divine masculine energy that I'm channeling right now, because okay, so they're definitely feeling where, um, what was the title of my last twin flame reading? Was that the one that said winds of change are upon us, or the winds of change, or something like that? So this divine masculine energy is noticing where their physical reality is so contradictory of what's in their heart and what their desires and what their soul is nudging them toward. They're recognizing that there's a misalignment. Some of them may have tried to reach out in the past. You know, holiday. We just went through the holidays. Um, you know, for some of you, but they're, you know, that could have been maybe a testing of the water to see if they would be received. That could be a testing of their own courage. You know, I feel like the divine masculine has been like sitting there with their phone for months, like most of this year, you know, typing out a message, deleting the message, typing out a message, deleting the message, like so unsure of, not unsure, just so afraid of not being received by the feminine energy, you know. But because the inner feminine has been coming online more and more and more for the collective, uh, this this divine masculine energy I'm channeling is, um, definitely paying attention to that. They're saying, but they know they've got to take their time. They've got to get a clear vision of what their their direction is, their destination is. So I just recorded a collective reading, and the message, the main message was, kind of like that be the change that you want to see in the world. What direction are you going, and what's your destination? And it's, we're going to find those people that we're meant to travel with that have the same destination, but all these different ideas of how to get there. And so there's a collaborative energy, but still there's a message about, seeing the vision clearly, seeing the vision clearly. What does it mean to you? How do you get there? What are the steps like writing down, making a plan? What do I need to do to get to that destination? And then, in by the end of February, after, Mars has been in Cancer for a while, at that point, um, you know, the action will start to the ball will start to roll toward the end of February of what steps to take, and then going and taking those action steps. So that's telling me that they're just balancing out their feminine and masculine energies within, learning how to, and mastering, the self mastery of, you know you got the creative idea, you've got the destination, but then the masculine is how do you get there. So using it all in congruence is the word I'm being given. I don't know what that word means. What's congruence mean? Congruence. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it fits. So I don't know. So let's take a look here. All right. So we're going to do it this way. So this is the Divine Masculine's energy. It's 16 cards, so it reduces to a 7. Self-mastery. You've got to go within, hermit energy. Time to replenish. What do we do when we replenish? We pull back our energy, and we, maybe some may be going on a vacation just to get away from their daily life and the neighbors and their, work or whatever. Others are just, it's an internal. I feel for a lot of them, Divine Masculine, it is going to be a internal dive. All right, come on. Why does this deck not feel clear yet? Done all of it. Clear it. I want an incense burning. Spirit says burn an incense. You burn an incense. Right? Little for you. Little for my phone. Little for me. And there we go. All right. Divine. I feel like some Divine Masculines have been getting like belly aches is how it's coming through. So it's like the inner child healing, some belly aches. Solar plexus, activations, heart chakra activations for sure. Lovers, you gotta make a decision. How do I make a decision? Oh, I'm hearing that trusting the process, learning to trust the process, choosing to trust the process. 3 of Wands. All right. Oh, shoot. Oh, please. Strength card. They're going to be having me do a full spread here. Queen of Cups. Divine Masculine, please. Chariot. I love this energy coming through here. 3 major arcanas out of 5 cards. Ooh, look at that. Did you see that? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, many of them will be leaving a counterpart to move into something, to move toward their legacy, which is union with you, Divine Feminine. Yeah. Self-mastery. Getting goosebumps all over here for the energy coming off this deck. The spread here. 2 of Cups. Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing some of them are having to save face. I don't know what that means, but somebody needed to hear it. And the High Priestess, divine feminine energy, intuition definitely on here. They've got to clear some lies and deception and illusions about the reality that they're living in right now. It's like they've been living with the rose-colored glasses on, and they took them off, and it was like, now I see. But with the Venus going into Pisces tomorrow, that's the energy of putting them on again. And it's like it's going to give them a really clear vision of the lies they've been telling themselves, the lies others have been telling them, the life that they've been living that had gone against their soul's true path. But divine masculine, ooh, that's really smoking. Definitely overcoming a lot of issues around faith. I'm hearing faith in themselves. I feel like this divine masculine didn't have a lot of, may have appeared as if they had a lot of self-confidence, but internally they're a wounded child, quite possibly. Just needed some attention is what I'm hearing. But this is a divine masculine who's, definitely making a choice to look toward the future. They're doing the work. They've done the or are about to go into a deep a dark night of the soul. It doesn't have to be completely like a dark night. It's just choosing to look at themselves a lot closer, not a little, a lot closer. And they're choosing that out of love for themselves, which is also love for their divine feminine. This is the divine masculine that has gone through their life, always using their head to make decisions for themselves. This divine masculine I'm channeling is choosing the heart, making the decisions from the heart space. Does this serve my highest good? Does this get me closer to or farther apart from my destination, which is, union with self, union with the divine, which is union with, the divine feminine, energetically, spiritually, and then physically it manifests. But they're definitely moving toward their legacy. Some may be moving away from a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio does not have to be, but this is like also moving away from anywhere, anyhow, is that a word even? Any way that they have turned their back on opening their heart to love. Excuse me, and maybe expressing that love. Pardon me. For some, there is a counterpart that is holding on to them, or that they are holding on to. They have. I feel like they're noticing that they've been holding on to this for the wrong reasons. It's like now that their divine feminine energy has come on board here, it's like they're starting to see the truth of the connection with their counterpart, their divine feminine counterpart, not the karmic partner. Um, well, well, that too, but I feel like they've been onto that a little bit already, but the divine feminine, they kind of maybe put them on the back burner in their minds for a while because they just weren't ready to see. They weren't ready to look in the mirror. Pretty much is what I can say there. And I just got tingles. I got got tingles all over myself. Um, choosing to look toward the future, choosing to move toward the future, following their destined path, following the nudges of their soul and the guidance from their team, moving into manifesting physical union with the divine feminine. Let me take a look at this Four of Pentacles, please. I do want to say, for the majority of the divine masculines that are in this group that I'm channeling, they have never let go of you. They want you to know that, divine feminine. They also want you to know that they know and realize now that you've never released them, because you've never let go of them. You've never given up hope. You've never I'm hearing for someone, you never said fuck it or fuck them. You trusted your intuition. You knew that they were, that they, that you are and they are your true twin flame. And you never backed it down from that. Let's just double check here. What is this Four of Pentacles here with the masculine's energy? Right in between, the connection and the divine feminine. What is this? And I did hear saving face, and I can't grasp what that means. I don't know. I'm sure I do, but to come out of my channeling, I can't figure it out. So Ace of Wands. I'm being told there's no need to figure it out. Those that it resonates with, it'll resonate. Those it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, just did see the Four of Wands. There we go. Two of Wands, the Tower, and the Knight of Swords. This could be someone else holding on to them. Like I said, this is, it could be like, it's like finally discovering, like the penny drops. They discover the truth of what this connection is, and they've got to move. They feel like they've got to move quickly to at least cut things out of their life that they were holding on to, that they've discovered just don't serve them. Whatever they've been holding on to, it didn't have the same vision. It was keeping them from moving in the direction that their soul was pushing them and guiding them toward. I feel like for a lot of them, this time to replenish energy is because whatever has been intuitively discovered, it's been pretty heavy for them to, especially because it had to break through the ego to get to them. Okay, it's been really heavy for them. For some of them, this is a blow up between them and another, where they exit stage left and right, however that is. Let's see, past is in my left. I'm going to say left, exit stage left. I don't know what the proper term is, but they now know that they have got to move away from things that weren't getting them, that were not, that are no longer moving them in the direction that they're going in. It may have served a purpose in the past, but it no longer does. Whatever that is, could be a job, could be a marriage, could be um, a friendship, could be a mindset, could be a behavioral pattern. You know, it's going to be different for everyone, or it could be all of that. All of that. And so, if it is all of that for your divine counterpart, this is what they've been going through. Okay? In order to get on and fully discover their destined path and their destination, why they're here, it had to blow up. All right, divine masculine. You've got a whole new cycle, bottom of the deck. Yeah, clearing the path. Look at that. I love that. Whole new cycle. Clearing, could be clearing out a traditional marriage, could be clearing out traditional mindsets, or like I said, all of the above. Very clear that the partnership that they're moving toward with the divine feminine is the highest spiritual path that they came here to walk, is what I'm hearing. I'm going to take it. Let's go to the divine feminine. Little shit must have been at the water bowl. She's got a drop of water. She always does it. One drop of water, she leaves it there. She could lay there, take a nap, get up from her nap, and that water drop is still there. I don't know how she does it. It just hangs there. And this energy has not been kind to her. How are your animals doing, right? She's very sensitive. We had solar flares, geostorms, all of that. So, it was not kind to her. All right, divine feminine, what is your overall energy? What can you share with us? Repairing the veil, forgiveness to that maypole. I love that. Well, divine feminine, I do want to say that I'm getting a big nudge or nod toward doing a lot of work in the astral realm. I'm getting a deja vu. I don't know where that came from what other reading it came from. But you've been repairing a lot of ancestral stuff through working with spirit that has passed over, your ancestors. Doing a lot of inner child healing, I'm hearing. I'm just seeing a bunch of these little pixie fairies and angels all working together, stitching with energetic threads, spiritual, the thread of spirituality, threading and fixing holes in the veil. The veil between you and the counterpart, between you and your divine masculine. You've been doing a great deal of inner work yourself. I feel like I want to say the divine masculine has been holding space for you, even with everything that they may have been going through. I feel like the divine masculine really went through hell this year, a good majority of them. And energetically they pick you up, and so that's another thing that they need to do. They need to pull their energy back so they can repair themselves as well. I feel like I kind of want to say this is like the ladder that leads up to this portal here. This portal's way back here, and the ladder kind of leads up to it. I'm really feeling a mirrored energy here, where, well, when one heals, the other holds space. When they need to replenish themselves, then the other one holds space. It definitely does go back and forth like that if you've not experienced that yet. that's what happens. We do have this beautiful interwoven balance, this dance that we do with our counterparts. Come on. All right, Divine Feminine. I'm going to take a look at the Divine Masculines again. I'm going to make sure there's nothing else there because it feels like I'm getting pulled back over here. I don't know. Hold please. Divine Feminine, I'm so sorry. Divine Masculine, what else do you... That's a lot. Can you show me what else you want to say here? Is it something to your Divine Feminine? I'm going to take it because I saw it. Okay, yeah. Here's the Divine Masculine here, the Emperor. There are some things that they've discovered they need to walk away from, number one. That's the first thing coming through. And the other thing coming through is they are building the courage to move away from things that aren't moving them in the direction that they had hoped or wanted. Something is definitely... I don't know why I'm getting theater references, but I'm seeing the curtain go down on a chapter of their life. This is them coming into the acknowledgement of starting something new. They've learned a great deal about themselves. You've heard me talk about the Eight of Cups being, we are the apprentice hermit going to the mountain to become the wise hermit, right? It comes down with the long gray hair and, after years of self-discovery and study and communion with the divine and the higher self. And we come down and they may be feeling a little raw and a little out of their element is what I'm hearing. How do I offer this? What is even this that I can offer to my Divine Feminine? They know they want to offer something to you, something very tangible. They know it is part of their legacy, something that they are I just lost that word. They are innately interwoven into. That's pretty wild, Divine Masculine. Innately interwoven into. They know that you're a part of them and they are part of you. They're just right now replenishing themselves, pulling their energy back, but they will come forward. They may have, like I said, been testing the waters a little bit, but they're still a little green. There's still more to learn about themselves. They're acknowledging this. They're ready for it because they're not facing this with the mind of the page. Yes, it is a new beginning. Yes, there's still more for them to learn, but they're facing this journey with the mind and the heart of the Emperor here, the Divine Masculine. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, Divine Feminine. Where are you here? Move me over here. What is your energy? Got the Death card. Transformation. Eight of Swords. Interesting. I'm getting like the same feel off of these. Heads are bowed. Oh, I love that. I'm getting this reverence, this the bowing of the head of all that was unseen, acknowledging the shadow, acknowledging. I just get tingles. Acknowledging and oh, wow, acknowledging it and honoring the broken path. Uh, Seeming broken path. It was never broken in the first place. We just told ourselves it was. I don't know what that's. Never had that come out before. Interesting. The Fool, ready for a new adventure. Want to know where it's just curious. Where's it gonna take me? Just flowing. Eight of Pentacles. I've done my work. I've transformed. I've healed. I've honed my craft. Self-mastery. Walking as the High Priestess here. I feel like this Divine Feminine has discovered, like honoring, like I said, honoring, it's like almost like my head's being pushed down, like reminding me to pay homage to those who've come before us, the path we've walked prior to this moment, everything that led up to this, honoring that path, honoring everything that was a mystery, honoring everything that still is maybe a mystery. The High Priestess holds the secrets of the universe within her. I'm feeling like next level energy over here with the Divine Feminine. Two of Wands again. I love that. So the collective reading I just recorded had the Two of Wands right in the middle. The destination. Divine Masculine has the Two of Wands. The Divine Feminine has the Two of Wands. All of us looking toward the future. The Divine Feminine knows what her destination is, has always known what it is. May not have known how to get there, but did the work that was put in front of her regardless, because she just knew that, it's part of my path. I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand it. I don't have to understand it, but it's part of my path. I feel like, okay, so I'm looking at these cards. I'm really taking offense to them because as they sit on the table, where are they looking? They're looking into the past. They're looking toward my left, which is the past energy. But when I hold them this way, they're looking toward the future. Yeah. Taking offense to them because I wish tarot had it the other way. Although, yes. So I'm okay. What I'm hearing is a lot of people read these cards as being at a crossroads. This card here, the Two of Wands, as being at a crossroads. It seldom comes up for me that way, but it's coming up right now. There has been a time, and there still may be moments, not long periods of time, but just split seconds, where both the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine are like, is this the right path? Am I going in the right direction? Of course, we're all going to experience that. We are human. We have the human brain, the ego that may bring up those questions. But I like how both the divine masculine and divine feminine have the high priestess right next to these two of wands, which is saying to me, you're both choosing to trust your intuition. Good. I feel like for the divine feminine, there is no other way. There really is no other way but to trust her team, her intuition, her guidance. And I feel like the divine masculine's catching on to that. They may have thought it was, they may not have known that it was their intuition this whole time that was guiding them. We've got the Hierophant coming out for the divine feminine. And 2 more cards, please, here. Definitely a higher, high priest and hierophant, higher as a very spiritual connection. We've got the moon here, again, another nod towards spirituality, another nod toward the secrets and the mysteries of life. Very dreamy energy. This could be that, like I was talking about the Venus in Pisces energy. What else here? Thank you. She's got the Page of Pentacles. There we go. It's almost like she's looking over at him over here, and his Page of Pentacles is up here. And he doesn't even see. I think I'm right here. And he's like, well, where are you? She's like, I'm right here, supporting you. This divine feminine is sitting in her internalness, supporting this divine masculine, and trusting that it's grounding for them. Talk to me about the moon energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas out of 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 9 cards here, but then he had 1, 2, 3, 4 other ones, other major arcanas. So there's some big movements, big changes going on here, starting in January here. But I feel like right now this is more of an internal journey. Couldn't pull that out of the air. Clarifying the moon, 6 of Pentacles. There are some things that this divine feminine is clearing up for herself that have been out of balance. I do feel that this divine feminine is also getting schooled by her spiritual team more on her mission here. So we've got the divine mother and divine father here, guiding. This divine feminine is really tuned into the energy, working with the moon cycles, working with the, planetary transits or the geostorms and solar flares, working with the energy. Coming into embodiment, putting a lot of work and time and effort into themselves. Talk to me about this 8 of Swords, the paying homage to what was unseen. That was very interesting how that came out. I feel like I want more than one card here. Yeah, what was unclear becomes clear. And there's a Three of Wands again. They both have the Three of Wands. And this Three of Wands is clarifying a card that's in the same position that this card is in. It may not mean anything to you, but it means everything to me. So, you know how there's just synchronicities are all, everywhere. Yeah, I just feel like this divine feminine is like so incredibly grateful with everything they've discerned up to this point, knowing that, oh, I just got chills. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's a big one. Um, Going down my legs now. Everything had a purpose. Everything had a place in their journey. This 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 divine feminine has been on one hell of an internal journey, just like the divine masculine has. It's just spit it out, Mary Jo. It's just showing up in the cards a little softer than divine masculines. It feels it feels like to me. I feel like the divine masculines, even though it's been an internal journey for them. It their physical worlds were a little more impacted. I guess I want to say their divine feminines. Yes, your physical worlds may have shifted, but that impacted your internal worlds. You see what I'm saying? I hope you see what I'm saying here. Because it's like I'm being shown this over here for the divine masculine, I'm being shown the same thing for the divine feminine, but in reverse. So the mirrored image of it. Is it making sense? Oh, I don't know if it's making sense. Um, I don't want to try to get into my brain here. Uh, this divine feminine, through everything that they may have gone through this year, some of them, I know, I have. I've had a death in my family, lost my mom. Well, didn't lose her, know exactly where she is. um, but have had um, life experiences that have truly impacted my internal world. It's woken me up. It has, you know, so you've had things occur in your physical world that have impacted your spiritual world and your soul. Same over here, but the how the divine masculine is looking at it is how I feel like I just kind of tripped over myself there. Um, let's just leave it at that. I feel like the divine masculine is just perceiving it as the opposite of, so the divine feminine knows that this is going to impact that, this is going to impact that, internal, outer, as within, so without. I feel like the divine masculine is just, like I said, is just coming into that. Or at least having the veil removed from their eyes, the blinders that, you know, I'm surprised I don't have Ten of Wands here, because it feels like this divine masculine has had a year last year of taking responsibility, or at least at the very least being shown where they need to take responsibility moving forward if they want to get to the destination that they know that their divine feminine and them are both moving toward. Okay. Talk to me about any kind of communication, because I don't see a lot of that going on externally. I feel it's going on internally. High priestess, hierophant, hierophant, moon. Moon's not over here, but it's in this Eight of Cups card. Yeah, it's the only card that's got the moon on it over here. We just had the new moon in Capricorn on Monday, just a few days ago. That could have, opened up a lot of doorways or opportunities for the divine feminine to move into their mission a little more, whatever you're here to do. It's at the very least, it's about sharing spirituality, leading others or guiding others to find their own internal selves. Talk to me about any kind of communication between these two. High priestess, or not high priestess, yeah. Empress, my gosh, couldn't pull that out. Empress to his emperor. It's internal, it's telepathic. They are never separate. This divine feminine doesn't walk in separation mentality. Please. Page of Swords. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the communication, so I was asking about the communication between these two. I feel like the communication is very intuitive, telepathic, heart to heart. I feel like this divine feminine is sending love bombs to their divine masculine. She knows he or she knows that they don't have to chase. They are just holding space. They are sending love. It's not about manipulating the counterpart. Like this could be manipulation. This is not about watching them on social media. I feel like the divine feminine feels the divine masculine watching them, wanting to come forward, still just a little unsure of their they're not unsure of their feelings. They're unsure of how to express their feelings. So divine masculine, can you speak to that? Communication with your divine feminine. I'm working on it. Saying I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm building myself up. Yeah, it's what I want to do. I want to talk. I want to do that. Some of them may have maybe using some kind of drug to communicate with divine feminine on a higher level, to connect in. What else? What else can you say about communicating with your divine feminine? I've left them out in the code for way too long. Way too long. It's time that we get together. It's time that we I feel like this divine masculine wants that celebration. I don't feel okay. Well, for some of them, yeah, there it is, and there it is. There's a communication. Okay, I'm taking what's on the bottom. For some of them, this is not going to be for everyone. Wow, there's the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm taking it all. My gosh. It's okay, so let me just say justice is coming. Union is coming. Let's not worry about that. You shouldn't be worried about that. What I want to say here is we've got the Three of Cups. You know, I've got to clarify the Three of Cups when that comes out in a twin reading. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, or Three of Swords. This divine counterpart is in a third party situation. They may be married. They may be working on getting out of it. It's stressful. It's not happy. It's, I mean, seriously, not happy, not joyful. They want this joy with you. They're trying to spend time with friends that help fill their cup. The communication is being held up. Here's the communication coming in. I feel like there's other people in the mix here, and it's a burden for them to carry. But that's, like I said before, this is what they're discovering. I feel like they've really got a face full of what's holding them back and why, because they want to come and express themselves, even in the smallest way. They're working on it. They're working on it. I am divine feminine, you know, just to have faith in that and trust them, because if you didn't trust them, you wouldn't be trusting yourself. You wouldn't have any faith within yourself either. Real quick, just union energy, real quick, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles, there we go. Taking that union energy between this particular connection here. Ten of Cups, bringing that into fruition. You both are on the path to union here. You're in alignment. You're in more alignment than you actually know right now. Opportunity here. Yeah. Knight of Cups, to express yourselves, not just with one another, but in your life, to yourself in the mirror. Express yourself, be real, be honest, be true. See the truth of things by feeling the truth of things. That's where you're going to know what's real, okay? Eight of Pentacles, working on it. Knight of Swords, working on clearing the air, coming forward quickly to clear the air. I feel like this connection is going to come out of the spiritual closet very quickly. Wow. Advice here for those watching this. Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It's your legacy. Just flow with things. Keep doing what you're doing. Allow the energy to move you. It is your legacy. This is why you're here long term. And it's for the greater good of all. Yep. Judgment, reconciliation, rebirth after a time of self-discovery, after a time of setting and processing all the truths and the untruths that we have been privy to, after a time of healing, then, and here's the Two of Wands again, then divine feminine, we can come together and celebrate this destination that we're on. We're moving toward the journey that we're on, rather. Then we can come together, divine feminine. So the divine masculine is coming through here, or spirit at least is coming through and saying, divine feminine, just stay in your power. You don't have to chase. It will come to you. Celebration will come to you. You get Two of Wands. In every everything, divine masculine, divine feminine, union energy, and in the collective energy that I just read for. Two of Wands is really speaking to me. I'm going to have to hold this card out. I'm going to do some meditation on that. And I feel like there's another full message for the year having to do with the Two of Wands. I'm going to meditate on it, and I'm actually going to research all my different decks to see what the definition of that card is. Because I feel like there's a bigger picture that wants to come through here. All right, final messages here. I'm going to use my messages. What is this? Healing with the Angels Oracle. Final messages. What do you want the divine masculine to know right now for those who resonate with the divine masculine energy? What are they healing? What do you need them to know? Don't even know which one that was. It just kind of went back in. Thank you. Balance. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's where the divine masculine is. That's why they're taking time to replenish, because they've had a lot of self-discovery, and it's kind of like, whew, that was a year, man, and they've got to find the balance. They've got to find where it all fits within them, okay? Divine feminine. I like that I didn't have the Two of Pentacles out anywhere, because that tells me that there's determination. There's no more waffling. There's no more procrastination. There's no more one foot on one side of the fence, another foot on the other side. This is both feet on the same page here, because we've got the Two of Wands. Everyone looking in the same direction. Everyone knowing my destination is not back there. It's this way, Power. Ooh, divine feminines coming into their power, shining their light, letting the world see you. And we got new beginnings on the bottom of the deck. Cannot make that up. Abundance, friendship. Oh my gosh. New love for some. It's beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you there. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon. I love you. Take care.